How to practice English words. If you use only simple table where are in one column English words and the next column these words in your mother language, this is the best way how to lose anything which means English. Because the first step is spelling and the next step is sound code. What means sound code? What I have in my method, in English Speak method. I'd like to show you what is this one. But before I begin to tell you something about this one, go back to your mother language. Maybe you are from, for example, Vietnam, Thailand, Turkey, Mexico, Brazil, South Korea, or Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates. You have one mother language. You can use your mouth and any muscle in your mother language. That means you can use mother language. In English exists any nuance which is not available at this moment for you. This is the reason why you have foreign accent when you speak in English. Can you do something with this one at this moment? No. Can you use your mother language which will be changed to English? Yes, and you can use only this one. How? I will show you at this moment. I will show you this table what I showed you a few seconds ago. First column is English words. You never see these words. And one thing before I go ahead. If you read something, one word, but you'd like to memorize, and you'd like to memorize this word from your eyes because you read this word, this is the best way how to not do. If you hear this word and you never saw, never read this word, this is the very good way. Use this one and not this one, not your eyes. Your eyes not help for you in this situation. If you read one new word, for example, attraction, is this good? Maybe. Attractive, is this good? Maybe. Okay, but how to learn? At first I go back, forgot for translate again and again. If you'd like to learn new words, never translate. Never translate in your mind or in your laptop or in everywhere. Your brain, such as mine, is so fast, but not for translate and not for real-time translate. So what you can do, go back to words. If you begin with basic words, this is very good idea. I recommend it for you. If you learn words which are not so simple words, this is good idea too. For example, back to this word what I told you few minutes ago. I can read these words from my laptop. Attraction. Okay. And back to your country. If your language is, or you are, Arabic, Malay, Hindi, Filipino, Indonesian, Vietnamese, Thai, Turkey, Spanish, or everything, you can use only your mouth and this muscle. That means you must use what you have. And now back to words. Attraction. At first, I can say spelling. Second time, sound code. That's mean written. Yes, I know. If someone is beginner, such as me now, because you can hear yourself, I am beginner. Why I tell you about phonetic? What is this one? Because this is the absolute basic. So, back to spelling. I can use one word in my list. For example, a und. How to spell this word? Back to your mother language. Use this muscle in your mouth, what you have. Maybe this will be different, which use American English person. But if you are not this one and you are not, if yes, why you are there? This video is not for you. But if you are not American English person and your mother language is not English, back to spelling. Example word is a und. If you read this word, you can read this one. A und. How you spelling this word? Spell this word with your mother language. Use these letters that you can use and you use in your mother language. For example, a und with spelling is A-U-N-T. Slowly. Again, A-U-N-T. And you can repeat only what you hear and never read. Back to the basics again. What you never heard, never tell. What you read but never heard, never tell for someone. So, first is spelling. I showed how. Back to SoundCloud. Sorry, not SoundCloud. SoundCode. Back to our word, which was a und. When you made first lesson with spelling, go to the next, which is sound code. Back to our word, which was a und. With sound code is this one. And. Written. And. Next word, for example, I read how was written. Autor. How to spell this word? A-U-T-H-O-R. And open your mouth and you speak loudly. Now, sound code. is author. When you speak in English and you study words, at first time is spelling, second time is sound code. If you use one word in one sentence and you think this word, but you learn how to tell this word and this word will be same in any sentence, you lie for yourself. This is not true. If you change the sentence, your word will be absolutely another. Back to the next word. I will read this word how was written. Autumn. If you read this word, you read and say something wrongly. And you say autumn. Is this autumn? Is this understandable for English person or for someone, for anyone who'd like to understand what you told for her? Maybe not. This is not enough. So, how to tell this word autumn? At first, spelling or words. All words. First step, spelling. Next step, code. Go to first step. Word what you never read, only here, is spelling. A-U-T-U-M-N. And back again. A-U-T-U-M-N. Such as any song that you sing. And again. A-U-T-U-M-N. Such as any song that you sang. And open your mouth. Next step is SoundCloud. I told this one again and again wrongly. Not SoundCloud, SoundCode. So, our word is autumn. Again back, spelling A-U-T-U-M-N. When you are done with this one, go to the next step. This is sound code. Sound code. Back to autumn. In sound code is autumn. And if you practice every word with this method, your speaking will be understandable. First step, you can do it with words, with every words. But I told you, this sound code will be another in few sentences. That means you can practice this sound code in all type of sentences. Slowly and loudly. Not in your mind. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. If you read one sentence, for example, in affirmative sentence in present simple, this is terrible accent. Why? Because this is only English words where I use my another language, my mother language. Is this understandable? Yes, but I can tell these words as title if I practice it how to say this sentence as title. What I told you, affirmative sentence in present simple. Why is this title not good? Because this is without any line. If you speak, this is only written, such as see. If I look ahead, I see the sea. When I speak with you, I open my mind. You open your mouth, or what is this one? Mouth, too. If your TH is not so good, no worry, will be better. So, if I have one sentence as title, affirmative sentence in present simple, not so good. Where is these lines? Is not there. For example, in affirmative sentence in present simple, one example sentence is autumn feels so chill here. Is this good? No, this is not good because missed these lines. That's mean if you practice, and that's all what I'd like to told you in this video. Yes, I have for 2000 words everything to practice. You never read, but I have here in my method. You only hear and repeat again, loudly. So, what I'd like to say, I don't know, but I think this is absolutely enough. How to say something, how to decrease your foreign accent when you speak in English, when you practice word, spelling, sound code, and affirmative sentence in present simple question answer, yes or no question in present simple question answer, affirmative answer in present simple with question. Yes, it is great attraction. Is this good? No, because this line is not in my sentence. That means go back to the basic word. For example, attraction. Is this good? No. First step, spelling. Next step, SoundCloud. And again, this is wrong. Sound code. If you can tell, because you automatically tell another word, what would you like to tell? Tell it again. Sound code. Slowly. Sound code. I give you all lessons to practice. Slowly but loudly. And this is the best way how to speak correctly and how to decrease your foreign accent and increase your English accent. Speak slowly but correctly with your opened mouth. Not opened, not open mouth, opened mouth. Okay, you will find on this channel a lot of lessons for spelling, for sound code, and for sentences. And again. Loudly with big mouth, slowly And if you made mistakes, go back but open your mouth. And you use your mother language as help. This is a very good method to practice your English. Is this hard? No. Few times and better quality. So, are you ready? Can we begin with another lesson?